Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another unboxing video, the series where I unbox my various streetwear, sneaker, and sometimes even jewelry purchases on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing exactly that. I'm going to be unboxing the loop ring with flower and the feather extra small ear cuffs that I picked up from First Arrows. Yeah, geez, with the continuity of the videos that I've uploaded recently, it makes it look like I've been balling out and spending a bunch of money. But it's just like things that I bought a month and a half ago, and it all just coinciding to arriving around this time, because I bought that piece from Luke's NYC, and the shipping took a while, and I bought this ring from First Arrows, and that took a while to be made for me and shipped to me, and the extra small ear cuffs as well. They just all came at the same time. So there's that, I suppose. It's just that. But yeah, I bought myself a new piece, guys. The next ring in my collection of jewelry that I have. I have been mapping out which rings I want to pick up from First Arrows and which fingers they're going to go on. And the ring that I recently decided to replace, but also I guess buy, is one for the middle finger there, the one in between the Dreamcatcher and the Chrome Hearts love ring or heart ring there. This stack here, I'm getting rid of this one and replacing it with a First Arrows ring. And the ring that I chose is a nice little loop ring, so like a circle donut, with a flower on the top of it, and it's an extra large flower. It really fans out. The center of the flower, where the nectar is a gold stamp, which is the First Arrows logo stamped in the nectar of the flower. It's the same stamp that is on the feather ring that you can see there, except I imagine this one's going to be a lot more bigger and more dramatic because it's in the center of a flower that fans out. But yeah, I bought that as well as two more ear cuffs because I've really been enjoying the feather ear cuffs that I bought last time I bought something from First Arrows, and I was like, I want two more. I want to put another stack of them on top. I've really been enjoying them. I really recommend them if you guys want the look without the piercing. You can definitely just get some ear cuffs from First Arrows, and they're well worth it. I love them. I never take them out. They're just always there. They never slip off. They're pretty tight, pretty on there. And I just love them. So I bought two more, one for each ear to add to the stack, and we'll see how that all kind of looks. So that's what I've got in this little package here today. We'll unbox it and pull everything out of it, and yeah, that's basically the whole journey of it. So I don't have many things to replace and things to change up next. I should probably get some rings for my pinky fingers and maybe change up the stack on my left hand on my thumb here, but slowly, we'll save up for it and then I'll buy it. But let's get into it. Let's unbox this bad boy and get this ring and ear cuffs out of the package. All right, so I'll get my fingers into all the sticky tape. It is very, very sticky taped. Oh no. I don't know if I'm going to actually be able to open this without, like, I guess just like completely ripping into and tearing the bag up. But maybe we'll have to do this. I don't know. Yeah, it is like very, very, it's gotten to the point where it's just like completely taped over, if you get what I mean. I'm going to have to get like, I guess a knife out or some scissors out to get this open because it's not going to open up very easily from here. Okay, here we go. I've got my very trusty over-the-top knife that I use for unboxing things, but we'll take it from there. Let's see if that's okay. Cool. Too much tape, but there we go. Get this open. Sweet. Let's have a look at what we get inside. Oh, take it out of here. Anything else? Nope. Cool. So we get our First Arrows envelope. I think this mainly just mentions it's got a certificate of authenticity and the lifetime guarantee. We've got some details here talking about how they're gonna repair it for us and how to look after it and things like that. Yeah, and the repair costs if like it's drastically damaged and ruined and whatnot. So always handy to have. I've got a couple of these though, because I obviously have bought a couple of their rings, so it's not the first rodeo, not the first time I've done it. But we'll get this little package open. This should contain a little black bag which has the pieces encapsulated in it. So we'll get that out here. Cool. Now, golden seal, we can see. Gotta open it up, which I'll probably do with the really large knife once again. But it's the only one that I have on me at the moment. Otherwise, I have to go downstairs and get the kitchen scissors, which I honestly just can't be bothered doing at the moment. But there we go. Got it open. Let's get the items out of the bag. So, comes in like this nice little, I think it's faux leather bag. Features the First Arrows logo on it. And inside should be the lovely ring, and also the ear cuffs as well. As you can see, very small, but they fit very, very tightly on your ears. I can safely say that because these ones here, there's not a lot of movement in them at all. Now, let's get the ring out first. So this is, it's not a sterling silver ring because First Arrows don't use sterling silver. Sterling silver is 92.5% silver. They use 95%. I think it's because the way they like it to age, etc. I think that's the justification for it. But I'll show you these details in this ring if I can show it to you now. We can see the flower opens up, and like I was explaining before, the inside of it is that gold stamp, the brand stamp on the center. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this detail to you because it's really difficult, but on the actual loop of the ring, I don't even know how I'm going to show you, but this finger here is probably touching it the most, but on the inside of the band, there is First Arrows stamped on the inside of it. We've also got, oh geez, I definitely can't show you that, but on the back side of the ring here, there's the tiniest little stamp that says silver on it. On the back of the flower, First Arrows stamped into it as well. I'll see if I can show you that detail at least. Oh, we can see that one. We can see First Arrows on the bottom there. You were not going to be able to see that silver stamp though at all. But here it is, the loop ring. I went a little bit smaller than I traditionally would in the finger that I went with. So to give you guys an idea, I bought this one in a size Japanese 24, which I think equates to around a size US 11. This fits quite comfortably on this hand as well, but notice where it sits. This ring fits higher up on the finger here. This loop ring is going to be fitting where it's slightly looser around the bottom here. So I tried to equate for that the best I could. I said, look, I probably don't want to buy a size 24 because it's not going to sit in the center of my finger here. It's going to sit down here. So I probably want to go for a 22, which is exactly what I bought this ring in. I bought it in a 22. And look at that. That is the fit of the 22. It fits exactly where I want it to. There's still even just a tiny amount of movement. Nothing too crazy, but a tiny amount. But this is why I'm glad that I bought it 2 sizes down, or I should say 2 Japanese sizes down, because I knew if I bought it at a 24, it was going to be massive on the area that the ring sits on. And I'm telling you this just because I want that in your mind if you're buying these rings. I want you to put into consideration how big is the band, where is the ring going to sit, because like I can kind of show here, all the rings sit at different I guess heights or different parts of the finger, and you have to buy the sizing accordingly to where it's going to sit on the finger. If it sits right down to where it connects to your palm, you might want something a little bit smaller because your finger is probably going to be fatter around this part here, which you have to put into consideration, but just something to be aware of. But what do I think of the ring? I think it looks fantastic. It's actually like very large. When the ring is called loop ring with flower extra large, they weren't messing around. They were definitely correct on that. We have the XL on display, and I really like how the light kind of reflects off it as well. it looks lovely next to the Dreamcatcher ring that I have as well. And I love the finger that I picked for it. I think that is exactly what I want. Yeah, wonderful piece. Very happy to have this one. If it's going to be as annoying as if it's going to be as annoying as the eagle ring, where it catches on everything, I'm ready. Now, to get the second piece out, we have the ear cuffs. Just like last time, they are. Let's see if I can get it out. They're the same silver material they use. They do a gold option, but that is so much more expensive than the silver. I also like silver more than gold, but each to your personal preference there. Stamped on, I guess, the spine of the feather is first arrows. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Initially, when I wore these were horrendous to wear because I was wearing them the wrong way on my ear. So I was wearing them, I don't know how to describe this the best, but I was wearing them with the end of the feather, the fatter side of the feather, I guess facing, how do I describe it? Facing towards my face. But then when I flipped it around and I had, I guess, the spine of the feather, or the part of the feather that doesn't actually have feathers on it and it's more like bone, when I had that facing my face, it was a lot more comfortable. It didn't feel like it was rubbing and tearing up my ear in any way. So if I was to recommend how you would wear this, don't wear it with the thicker side of the cuff facing your head. Wear it with the thinner side facing your head. It's a lot more of a comfortable fit, and they really just slide on. I mean, I'm going to see if I can do it without looking in a mirror or anything like that, but I might need to look into a mirror because I'm horrible at doing this stuff without one. I say that and then maybe I've just aced it on the first go, but yeah, there we go. They sit very comfortably on there. They're not going to come off. I'll see if I can get this one on me as well at the same time. Take this one off. I just really love, I really love them, and I wish that First Arrows actually did other styles of them as well, because don't get me wrong, I love the feather ones, but I really wish that we had other options so I could like swap them out, I could change them around, you know what I mean? Like it would just make it a lot more interesting, I guess. But what am I really complaining about? Having, I guess, other options with my ear jewelry. But there we go. Yeah, that's more the desired look that I wanted. There we go. Having two of them kind of stacked up on top of each other, that's what I wanted. And on the other side as well. Get it up there. I'm sitting nice and comfortably on there. Awesome. Well, there we go. There is the First Arrows extra small ear cuffs sitting quite comfortably there. Like I said, once you get them with the thinner side facing towards your face, they sit very comfortably, no movement whatsoever. Very nice. And we now have the loop ring added to the various ensembles of rings that I have here. I love the details of the flower coming off of it. I love the petals. The stamp to do the nectar of the flower is fantastic, and it's a lovely loop ring that just sits on my hand very comfortably. And I'm very glad that I went with the 22. I was doubting it. I was like, ooh, is the 22 going to be too thin? Is my fingers going to be too fat? It's the right move to make. Even though the 24, this eagle ring, sits very comfortably on it, I went smaller, and it was the right move to go with based off the band. But yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on any of the First Arrows pieces that I have on, or on the pieces that I just unboxed. Do you like the brand? Do you like the jewelry? Let me know how you feel about it down in that comment section below. But that's it all unboxed, guys. I'm very happy to have these added to the collection of jewelry pieces that I have from First Arrows. It's awesome to have the collection growing and growing day by day. It looks awesome when you have more and more of them. It's just that style of jewelry looks awesome, and I really love it. So I might be moving into, like, you know, bracelets and necklaces and things like that next, but at the moment I'm just sticking with rings. We'll kind of see where we go from here, honestly. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts on if you're into jewelry, if you're into, first arrows, if you want to start collecting it or start wearing it. What are your thoughts? Are you hesitant to buy a ring? Are you hesitant because of the sizing? Do you want to buy the brand but don't know how? I'd love to have that conversation with you guys about any of the pieces that I've unboxed today, or your ambitions when it comes to jewelry, down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep unboxing my various streetwear, jewelry, or sneaker purchases on the channel, you got to let me know by giving me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, comment in that comment section down below. And if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,895 subscribers for the end of October. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone for the end of the month. But I think that's everything I have to say about these new pieces, guys. I will be retiring this stack right here, and now it has a replacement, but that's okay. Not everything lasts forever, and I'm just happy to have a very lovely replacement to the stack that I used to always wear. I wonder if I can yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put that on my thumb or not. We'll have to try and figure that out later. If I can't figure out anywhere to put it, it'll just be retired. So yeah, maybe that's its best course of action. But yeah, that's everything I really have to say about all the pieces, guys. So until the next unboxing video, until the next first arrows video, until the next streetwear talk video, I'll catch you later.